Daddy's Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from the bank. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Dumped off to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The give here on 2nd. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
13.
Back to the well again. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
12. 11 mighty.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down, here's Lamar. Knocked away in the end zone, that's incomplete. No luck, no touchdown just yet. It's 2nd down. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
DC ready?
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Sit on!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice run forward, halted after a couple of yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Loop knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
12. Here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
11, 12. Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bengals get to him and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Short pass brought in. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Burrow to the air now. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Back deep is Aniyah Smith. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. Escapes the defender. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can. The hot.
First down, around with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. No running here. It's Taj Brooks. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure,
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. This finds all complete. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? Get on! Ready? Hey, report!
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run out the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down.
Right 8, 11, MT, tight.
Burrow from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
I'm one, right?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. Can, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Going for it with Brooks. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
A gain of 18.
All set to go now from the 35.
11, 11. Here we go. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Right up the gut. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. He rolls to his right. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make it impact later.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
11, 11. What 80? 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw for Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Geno Stone picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10.
That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Into a crowd. And intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, Jackson. No, they get him yet again. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now set up the screen. Cross. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jair Alexander with the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Setting up the running back screen. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gun.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go.
Now shotgun hit. Oh, he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's still going to the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
In the red zone on first. And they pick him up again. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Here we go. 12. Right in.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Has him on the... Massive hit! The ball is out! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Hands off here for Brooks. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens manage to tie this game. It's 13 all.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He puts some juice on it deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that is what we call a stat stuffer. First, Kate, he picks it off, and then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack, and now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day. And let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking of playing with that confidence. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jackson now on third. That's completed right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 13. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
They'll run here on first down. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 27, Bengals 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
Bengals take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And they pick him off again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
Oh, ready?
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Now here's Lamar. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
On 1, right?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
11 MT. Kate.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down throw for Jackson. He has it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. throw to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. It's a designed run for him. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT, Kate.
Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Start.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard
Play
line.
action now, Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's get set. Start.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Bengals.
11 mighty.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
11. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Yeah, got middle field open or close. So I got a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Let's go.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off to the back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game. In that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.